because this year we're putting a float in the parade.
Yay!
Betty's Studio from First Presbyterian Church is going to have a float in the parade.
Nice.
And prior to the new website, I had downloaded all the paperwork.
Yes.
And just for practice, I'd kind of filled it out to see if I knew what I was doing, and you had to do a sketch.
I know, which we're not doing anymore, right? No sketch, but yeah, I mean, it gotta be hard. We do have, so last year, the parade was only 3 hours. We had 186 entries. I think about 180 showed up, but it went really, really quickly. And unfortunately, with 100-word commentary, our announcers could not get the words out fast enough. So we downed it to 75 words. Okay. So it's pretty, yeah. So, you know, just the highlights of what you want people to know, and that's it. 75 words is actually still pretty good. It's a pretty good amount of, because the guy, I mean, just going, you're going in front of them, and then they're gone.
Right.
And so it has to be very quick and easy to read, you know.
have to be speaking like an auctioneer. No one can understand you.
I know. So this year we're going to try to slow it down just a tad, because it was just moving so quickly last year. I don't know why. It just happened that way sometimes.
Well, and I'm curious, for those of you watching, how many of you have been in the parade?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of it's, if you're a kid in Nevada, especially Northern Nevada. Now, I was in it as a kid as a Girl Scout.
Yes.
And I've been in several. Have you been in yet?
I have.
Okay.
With Muscle Power.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and you're going to, because what we're going to do is we're going to film the Mary and Sherri show going down the parade route.
Fun. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. You guys, that'll be great.
So.
We want to do a live streaming. We're going to try to get that going this year too.
Oh, cool.
All right.
So
that's great.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I love it. That's super cool. I appreciate that, because that's giving people a really understanding what it's like to be in the parade. Right. You know, how much fun is that? So anybody can see that. That's amazing. I love it. Thank you.
What are some other things that you've done this year?
Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'll just go for since we're talking about websites and things like that. This year, for the first time, we're going to have a digital program. Now, we will have programs, but I will tell you, I mean, here's a bit of information that people don't know. We give those away for free, those programs. Last year, we printed $17,000. It's our number one most expensive, other than my salary. I'm the only paid employee. That's the most expensive thing of all the things we do. So we are going to cut it down this year. We'll still have the regular program, so because some people collect them and some people, but we will have less of them, 3,000.
Well, I imagine you find a lot on the ground afterwards.
We do find quite a few. Not as much as the election stuff, but we do find quite a few afterwards.
But anyway,
yes. But so this year, yes, we will have them. People can get them still in paper form, but it'll be a QR code and it'll be digital. So anybody, and that'll be early.
I appreciate that.
So you can get it and read the lineup ahead of time, and that'll be on Carson Now. They do the actual program. They do an amazing job on that program.
Yes.
It's so professional. They really do a nice job. So we have that. So the other biggie that people don't know about yet, but are starting to learn about as they go on our application process and read, no campaigning this year. So our board, we have an amazing board. Our board is so, they make change, you know, and I love it. So here's the thing. It's our number one worst thing. It's not the worst thing, but it's the number one biggest complaint we get. Is the campaigning on the website or on the parade route, or the constant politicals over and over and over and over. It's also a trigger for a lot of people, which is not necessary. We just don't need that kind of negative stuff going on.
A parade should be exciting and happy.
It's a celebration.
And I've seen it when we've had politicians and everybody's cheered everybody.
Yes.
And I've been around other groups that feel the need to boo them.
Exactly.
Why?
They're doing the best they can. It doesn't matter if they believe what you believe. You know, everybody does the best they can. So all the people that are in office now are elected officials. We welcome them. We want them in our parade. That they represent Nevada. So they are welcome to come, be in the parade. We just don't want any signs for the next election. No signage. They are here in the position that they hold and representing Nevada. But we don't care about what their future, elections. So that is a thing. So no passing out election material, no signage saying vote for me anytime. Then the people that are coming in that are new candidates, they are to walk with the Democratic or the Republican float. We have contacted both organizations and they have been on board. They
That's
said,
wonderful.
The thing that I love about both of those organizations, I mean, they do campaign, but they don't campaign or they don't represent any particular person until the primaries are over. And then they promote that person, whoever is their person, right?
Okay.
So they said that's fine as long as they, if they're one of them, if they're a Democrat,
Sure.
they can walk behind. We're still going to say no signs. So there's not going to be any signs on the side of their floats. They can have, basically it was stuff about their organization. They can talk about, being a Democrat, being a Republican, what it means to them, stuff like that. But no, vote for this guy or that guy. And so, and if people want to pass out candy, that's fine.
Right.
But just no papers, because we pick them up the next day all over the place.
And only passing out candy, not throwing it.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's a big deal. Oh, that's another thing that we're going to do this year. And this is me, and people might not like me for this, but I really don't care. I'm going to...
She's a good executive director.
Yes, I will take the heat. I'm going to the board, we are going to find people that throw candy this year, because it happens every year and it's a danger. So last year, I'm driving behind I had to take our Mary and Sherri, our Grand Marshal. I had to pick her up at the end of the parade. So I'm out there, I'm at the very end of the parade. There was actually it was a fire engine in front of me, an older fire engine, and people were throwing candy off top. And I walked over and I said, "Don't do that, you guys. Number one, it's a insurance issue for us. Number two, it's just not safe. It hits people, which can harm people, and then it also bounces back into the road, and kids come running under the tires. We don't need that. Thank you very much.
You don't look. All you see is
roll. I know, and these kids just do that. So they ignored me, of course, and kept going and kept throwing their candy. And then they threw a big handful down right on the roundabout at Stewart.
Yes.
And all these kids came running into the street off of that roundabout. And I lost my stuff. I was like, jumping up and down. So, I mean, I'm sure, somebody has me cursing and kicking candy out of the road in the middle of this on camera. I'm sorry, but that is not okay.
No.
It's just dangerous.
But this year they have been forewarned.
Yes, and it's a $150 fine if you do it, and you have to pay it before we're going to even think about having you in next year.
Good.
And if you don't pay it, you're never coming back.
Good.
Done.
Yeah, it's a simple rule. You can pass out candy.
Yeah,
you just walk along.
You can pour it on the side of the road if you want to, right out of your bucket.
We've covered a lot of ground.
We have covered a lot of ground.
Anything else that we would like to know? Or?
Well, just if you want to be in the parade, it's on our website. So you just go on nevadaday.com and you can hit. There's also a volunteer page, so you can. We're having
volunteer.
Yes, we have hundreds of volunteers. We do an appreciation. I think we're going to do a picnic this year. In the past, we've had big meals and things, and it's hard to get all the volunteers together. So we thought this year we might do something at a park and just have a good time where families can come and things. But our volunteers really make Nevada Day. We have hundreds of them. I'm the only one that's not a volunteer. I'm the only paid employee of the state.
Right.
So, our board, which is, I believe, 12 strong right now, they're all volunteers, and they give a lot of time and effort to this. And they each have different things. One handles the bands, one handles the parade lineup, one handles the cleanup, the trash mob, and all that, which is muscle power too. So everybody has their niche, which is nice. And then we also have the marshals that come that morning and line everybody up. And I mean, there's
that is a lot of organization.
Exactly. The ham operators that are on all of the announcer stands, the ham radio operators, those guys volunteer their time. We have the announcers that come and there's 9 different announcer stands. So we have a whole lot of people that volunteer.
9?
Yeah, we do a lot of.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize there were that many.
I know, right? I didn't either.
Well, I think but I get it. I want to give one more shout out to your store, and I don't think you've shown your stickers here, so show us those.
So this is just the Nevada Day logo, which is our logo for Nevada Day Inc.
Okay.
But I love it because it's got the Battleborn, it's got the 1864, it's got our train, it's got our Capitol, and these we give away for free at the store. This one is specifically for a bumper sticker or a window sticker. It will not come off. And then I have them smaller as well. But these are just free little giveaways that we give anybody that comes into the store.
Stop into the store; they have free things. And then you've got your shirt.
We've got our shirt. We've got
your beautiful earrings.
So these were made by Lisa Huffman. She's one of our local artisans, and she is amazing. And so she does, and none of them are exactly the same. They're metal, but they're very, very light, and they're just lovely. I think
I have to go check them out.
They're so pretty.
Yes.
But we do have a number of different artists in there that, I mean, many.
Yes.
And it's only a 600 square foot store. It's tiny.
It is.
So you gotta maneuver
next
around.
Time you're thinking of doing dinner at Red's or at Nashville Social Club, pop in over here first,
Right
check out
in that area.
everything.
Yes, and we're there 11 to 3, Monday through Friday. But the phone number's on the door, and I live 6 minutes away. If on the weekends somebody comes and says, "Oh shoot, we missed them," I don't care if they call me. If I'm working the yard, I'll come down.
Somebody visiting and they really want to grab something Nevada.
I don't mind going in there on the weekend or after hours. You know, I don't mind as long as I'm here. I'm happy to pop in and open the store up. So
Wonderful.
You know, if you have guests in town,
exactly.
I want to take you.
It's hard to find really good Nevada souvenirs. Actually, I found it difficult, but this store is the place.
And I just got some new ones that have the quarter design, you know, with the horses from the quarter, the Nevada quarter. We did an ornament with that. We have little shot glasses with that. Shot glasses were hard to find of all things. I thought that'd be easy, but so we did. We found, and we have a keychain with those, and those are selling really, really well. So we have a lot of stuff. I also have this shirt in greens, in yellow, every color on here. The greens, the golds, the reds. So we have blues. We have a lot of different designs.
I love that. I want to go get one of all for our country.
All for our country, baby.
All for our country.
Well, I've certainly learned things here.
Can I throw this in here?
Yes, go ahead.
I mean, this is like just one of my things with the political thing in the parade. My dream, all of you elected officials, because I do vote, I would love to see all of our senators and representatives, no matter what party you're from, on the same float, because we all for our country.
I think that's a great idea. It even could say "United for Nevada" down the side. I love it. That's in the future.
It's a challenge.
Yeah,
it's a
right.
Challenge. You've been challenged. The gauntlet has been thrown down.
Yes, I love it. That would be something, and then they'd all go by at one time, and then there'd be no more triggers as we go the rest of the day. Do you know what I mean? For people booing and all that. I really, I wish there was something we could do about that. Maybe we'll come up with something in the future, but right now we're doing what we can.
I think you are already making steps to do that, because the parade was never about politics.
No.
But because of the climate now, and you're working to correct that, and hopefully the people that do get angry and upset will start to, calm down when they realize that we really all are
all for our country. Right.
Right.
So,
well, Brooke, it's been great having you.
Thank you for having me, you guys. So much fun.
This is our inaugural summer conversation show.
The famed Mary and Sherri show. I feel privileged. I'm excited to have been able to do it. Yay!
Well, thank you for being here.
I think we're going to have Brooke on again.
Oh, anytime, you guys. I'll do it anytime.
We may
awesome.
let her finish up her business for this year, and then maybe have her after the Nevada Day Parade to hear how things went, what her takeaways are.
Oh, yeah.
Looking forward to next year, what's going to happen then, and
it's going to be next year. We already have our Grand Marshal, but I won't tell you who yet.
Oh,
it's a good one. Yeah.
How exciting!
It's a good one.
She's got all the insight.
I do. We usually don't do it that far ahead, but when we realized All for Our Country hadn't been taken either, well, so next year will be a good one.
Is it Abraham Lincoln?
No, they've done him already. They actually had a guy dress up as him. Yeah.
Well,
he's been done.
A great guy. He's awesome. But at any rate, well, good.
Thank you so much.
See you again. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Summer Conversations with Mary and Sherri. Tune in next time.